Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Uh, First of all, please let me to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Iqbal. I am student for program MBA in-house Pertamina HKN KPC. I will presentation my midterm assessment about economic and business landscape analysis and with the details, the policy, finance, and economics of Indonesian coal industry. The first, I will explain about introduction to the coal uh, industry in the term of policy, economic, and finance. Uh, Indonesia, as we know, is the world's largest coal producer that contributing 35% of global in supply. The coal industry contribute 4.1% to GDP of Indonesia and 12% to non-tax state revenue, or we call that PNBP, penerimaan uh, nasional bukan pajak, penerimaan negara bukan pajak. The coal support uh, for 6-7% of Indonesian electricity generation and contribute 590.5 billion US dollar in export in 2023. The challenge for this part about the policy, finance, and economic on coal industry is the first one is price fluctuation. As we know, the price of this commodity is fluctuation about the issue more in global economic and global term. And then the second one is about energy transition. As we know, uh, Indonesian have agreement to zero emission on 2020, 2060. So there is the challenge for Indonesia to make a more positive policy to for the future and for the energy transition to zero emission and renewable energy and healthy and green energy. The third one is about regulatory constraint. The regulatory constraint I will explain in three terms in the next part about the policy that Indonesian government make it. The next part, the second part, I will explain. I will explain about domestic market obligation or DMO policy. DMO policy, Indonesian government required 25% of coal production for domestic use at a maximum price of $70 per ton. There is for the PLN or electricity company of Indonesian government, that BUMN, we call it PLN, and or another domestic industry. The impact for this DMO policy, we can see three conditions of the impact. The first one is ensure energy security for domestic power plant. Like I said before, because but this policy make ensure energy secure on domestic purpose for power plant company. We call the PLN. The second one is impact increase state revenue through tax, and royalty. And the third, reduce meaning company profit. There is we can see there is effect side effect about the policy that maybe in the view of the coal producer or coal company there is the negative impact. But we can see before that for the Indonesian government there is the positive impact. In 2023 updates about this policy, Indonesian government make a new policy to collaborate with the mining company or coal producer that make it balance benefit for all stakeholders. Uh, Indonesian government update that policy in 2023. The company now pay compensation fee instead of fines or non-compliance for non-compliance. So there is the air price for the coal company or mining company or coal producer. But the third part I will explain about the foreign exchange export policy or DHE. There is more difficult for the coal producer to uh, make more confidence and flexibility for the cost. Uh, the third part about the policy, Indonesian government make it foreign exchange process or DHE policy. There is a mandate exporter to retain a portion of export earning in the domestic bank. In 2023, there's policy that make it 30% of export earning held for at least 3 months. But now, in 2025, uh, Indonesian government uh, through the Kementerian Perdagangan uh, and then President Prabowo make statement and then there is a legal statement that with the new policy 100% of export earning must be retained for 12 months or 1 year. The goal of this policy, Indonesian government goal and uh, objective is make it two goals. The first one is strengthen foreign reserve and stabilize the rupiah on the forex or foreign exchanges. And second one is prevent transfer pricing and capital outflow. There is the goals for the DHI policy. But in the fact, many company producer or mining company uh, get impact in negatively because whereas the company must be tighten costs and then make more tight and then more cannot flexible to make more margin and more com- compatible for the cost operational. I will explain next. The next policy in the next part I will explain is about energy transition and carbon tax. There is having positive impact that policy goals. The policy from the President Regulation number 12 slash 2022 uh, no new coal power plant after 2023 except plants one in the term of national interest atau maybe we call or Indonesian plan for the future. So there is energy transition and carbon tax policy. The carbon tax will be charged in 300 EDR per ton CO2 starting in this year, 2025. And Indonesian carbon action is introduced from government for the credit trading. So everyone or every company called industry in this industry called industry can make it a carbon action with the carbon credit trading. Then Indonesian facilitate that and collaboration and make it one place to everyone or every company or mining company or coal producer to make carbon credit trading. So there is benefit if you company want to make a more benefit from the credit trading. There is the positive impact that challenge the company to make a more compatible, more comply with the zero emission and green carbon or green energy. The next one, I will explain about the state revenue and investment rate. State revenue and investment trend, we can see in 2022 um, from mining revenue or from coal industry revenue for PNBP, penerimaan negara bukan pajak, is exit the target. There is one hundred for 193.35 trillions Indonesian rupiah. There is except the target for the 2022. And then royalty rates increase up to 29% for UPK. UPK is izin usaha pertambangan khusus. There is second generation about the agreement from the government of Indonesia for the second one in era of Soekarno. There is we call that PK PK2B, and then in this second generation about the legal standing is UPK, izin usaha pertambangan khusus. Uh, Next, start revenue and investment trending. We can see meaning investment reach 7.46 billion US dollar in 2023, up from 5.90 sorry 69 billion US dollar in 2022. There is impact positive for meaning investment reach. And then the next one is major confirm investing in renewable energy, like I say before, but the carbon tax, and then commitment of Indonesian government to zero emission on 2060, uh, make it a more uh, coal company or mining company or coal producer join. As example, we can see Adaro Energy and Indica Energy investing to renewable energy like Indica Energy. I know Indica Energy make a one team to make carbon carbon trading and then make it positive impact and benefit for Indica Energy company. Like Adaro Energy built some plan that make a new renewable energy with the more uh, green energy. The next part, the next part is sorry. The next part is macroeconomy and microeconomy impact. Uh, Macroeconomic impact, we can see make a more positive impact for the Indonesian government from the policy that Indonesian make, like DMO, DHE, and then carbon tax. We can see the forex reserve increase from 139 billion US dollar on 2023 to increase to 1 145 billion 145 billion US dollar in 2024. So you can see there is positive impact on macroeconomy Indonesia. And then second one, rupiah appreciated by 30 3.5% post DHE implementation. You can see on Bank Indonesian report about the rupiah appreciate. And then FDI uh, in meaning decline by 12% due to regulatory uncertainty. There is the impact macro economy for the policy Indonesian government make it. The second one about the microeconomic impact. Microeconomic impact, we can see Indonesian government make a policy that changing microeconomic impact. The first one is small exporter face 50 yes 50% rise in capital cost. Uh, the second one is 40% of small exporters shut down due to liquidity issue. There is, like I said before, so many small exporter coal industry that negative impact in the point of view of the mining company or exporter about the issue from the policy. As we know, two island is large coal producer. The first one is Kalimantan, exactly in Kalimantan Timur, and then the second island is Sumatra. As we know, there is two island make large coal deposit, and then coal company make more producer from that. The three macroeconomic impact, coal price increase by 9%, 8% lead to supply reduction. There is the macroeconomic and microeconomic impact. The conclusion from this presentation about policy, financing, and economic uh, for coal industry. The first one is government policy boosts revenue but challenge industry profitability. Like I said before, uh, many coal company or mining company get challenged for this industry. In my internal company, KPC, KPC make more challenge about the HE policy and DMO policy. There is make it more uh, challenging, and then make management reducing and more get the program for the efficiency in KPC. In last February, we have memos from the CFO, and then CAO make more statement about the efficiency. So all department, all division in internal KPC make program for efficiency, because as we know, like I say before, like I explained before, the policy maybe make a positive impact for the government earning, but uh, point of view for the coal producer or company, coal company or mining company is more difficult because challenges about the company must be make more tight on the cost and then calculate more to all operational costs. Like in KPC, we have a efficiency program for the last February, or make it suitable for the fuel cost, operational cost, spare part, and then supply, and anything like is not mine cost or for the operational cost, there will have delayed on hold for the all purchase process, and then this is effect for the all of uh, we call mentality for the employees and then management. As we know, in the car industry is make uh, make more employment. Uh, that is make it more switch for the society and for the people of Indonesia. But Indonesian government now implement this policy, so the company, call company must follow the rules. The second conclusion is DMO secure domestic coal supply, but limit export potential. The third one, DHE policy strengthens national reserve, but pressure exporter. For balancing economic growth and energy transition is crucial. There is the goal for the point of view Indonesian government. And the five, efficiency policy management ensure long-term sustainability. So the goal for this long-term sustainability, the policy management must make it more uh, to do better policy for this industry. The next part I will show this appendix. That appendix I can see we can see uh, we know the production for the coal company increased for from 2020 until 2022, and then the MO there is increased too, and then export there is increased too. There is there is data appendix results from Kementerian SDM in 2022 years. Uh, and then next part of this appendix, we can see the PNBP or penerimaan negara bukan pajak from Minerba or from coal industry. We can see increase for from 2020 until 2023, but the 2023 there is calculation estimate uh, beside realization in third amount. Mm, we can see royalty is increased too, and then but in 2023 it is uh, get a decrease, maybe because more coal company make calculation more about the how to export the coal, and then must suitable uh, to join in the MO policy to make a domestic obligation market. And then next part we can see the tax from the coal industry. We can see there have been increase until 2022, but in triwulan 2023 is, we can see maybe uh, uh, 2023 is increased to in full years. The next appendix I will share about the, we can see for large company on Indonesian from the Persero, private sector, private company, and government company. We can see all the revenue in USD and million USD. See KPC having a large revenue, but from policy that implemented DHE policy, uh, there is make impact for liquidity in this company. Management about cash more be tight. And then we can see the second one, the private sector, Adaro Energy. We can see revenue in US million uh, is 5.3, but impact for the liquidity is more tight. And then next one, we can see Indica Energy having 3.1 USD revenue in USD million. Uh, but impact for the liquidity, this DHE policy decrease flexibility on the cash. And then uh, PTBA is Bukit Asam as government company. uh, we can see the revenue is 2.9. Effect or impact for liquidity this company is, you can see PTBA having impact on limited uh, cash for the operational. There is all of my presentation about the policy, financing, and economic on coal industry. Uh, Before I finish my presentation, I will to say thank you very much for your attention and your for time. Uh, if I having uh, the wrong word and the wrong pronunciation, I'm so sorry. And then I appreciated your time and your uh, opportunity for me to uh, explain my presentation. That is all my presentation. Uh, Thank you very much for your time and your opportunity. Uh, that is all for me, from me. Uh, wa taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, everyone.